Whenever you hear a term Gen Z, a cool person with loose outfits and a lot of linguistic or lot of new language comes in of your front, like skibbity, like dope and whatnot. I mean, there's a lot, but but they used to be considered as most unserious generation ever. But let me tell you, they are the same guy who have protested for Hyderabad jungle. They are the same who protest for suo moto of Supreme Court on stray animals and stray dogs. And they are the same person. This generation is the same generation in Nepal who just make only government to resign and organized and well organized a protest against the government, against the corruption in their country, and somewhere against social media. Let's talk about the protest in Nepal. Essentially, it was started as they were calling it was started as social media post, but I saw a lot of banners and all that there were written, "We are against corruption." So let me tell you that might be this was a social media protest to related to ban of social media because Nepali government has said that the companies which are not registered in Nepal, they will be banned because they are not registered. But luckily, TikTok was registered there, so when it become banned and all other media app became banned, then TikTok at TikTok there was a widespread things related to corruption of government. It was not related to ban of social media. It was more and more content there was about corruption, and instance is also made that government aim to ban these app to stop trends like nepo babies, because there is a lot anarchy, there's a lot of poverty in Nepal itself, but at the same time the kids of politicians always flaunting their lavish lifestyle, which is made with the corruption, which is made with the money of Nepalese people, and these protesters were against this. But lately it was renamed or recalled by the government as a social media protest, social media ban protest. But I don't know why this gave me a glimpse of 1857 when Britishers called it as a Sepoys mutiny, but at the same time it was Indian War of Independence, right? Um, it gave me feeling of that. That's why I'm saying they thoughtfully organized and protested. And the most new thing is there is this was not any political party organized revolt, but this revolt was for the Nepal, that is for the country, for their country, and not for aspirations from any political parties. But the severe situation came up that parliament was set on fire, and many authorities, many ministers of current government beaten up very brutally, and the wife of um, Prime Minister Oli, she has been she has been burned in fire, sadly. But you can't also stop to think about few students who has also been died, and the worst of worst is there's a 12-year-old kid who has also been martyred on this revolt. That's the very worst thing when the movement is hijacked by anti-nationalists, and there's instances that Nepali people didn't want that, and of course any nationalist don't want that their parliament had been set on fire. But we also see the another angle, like students were killed, were ordered for that jet cannons and rubber bullets, but they were not rubber bullets, they were real bullets. And whenever there's kind of situation like that, then of course, firstly they are youths, and secondly you are responding, you're nationalist like this, then of course there's going to be a lot of anger. And there was also anger which was accumulated due to poverty, due to a lot of unemployment in Nepal, and that eventually disrupted. So for now, I just want there would be stability in Nepal, no mass killing and all. I hope there would be a good order till 18th of September, and I really pray for peace in Nepal, but pray for peace in Nepal, but ultimately, and somewhat or other we find same situation in India also, corruption, unemployment, and always some religious dispute and polarization. And whenever you come up with critical thinking or give some logical argument and something which hurt their religious sentiments, they used to call term mother sachap and whatnot. I mean, there's a lot of word there. So yeah, like I have debated many places, and I have been also called as mother sachap, so I can say that. But anyway, like when you see house of Indian authorities, they somewhat also like that, when you check up above the Indian persons, like I immediately can remember Jay Shah. By the way, Asia Cup was today, right? शुरू होते ही ख़त्म कर दिया. But let me give you a reality check also. Whenever we try to speak up that not all Gen Zs are like that, but we can't also ignore the fact that many of the Gen Zs are really lethargic, and they are literally very unserious. But when we see the kind of adaptability of change in Gen Z and millennials, then of course Gen Z is always on the top. And if due to very dynamicity of changing environment, a lot of witnessing change in their surrounding, they are very adaptable to change. And I think this is a very good thing which Gen Zs are blessed with, that they are always flexible to change. Well, by this saying, I am not really igniting a revolution in India or want to some instability in India. But of course, when we got situation like this, then we really need to think of a new kind of idea. I'm not supporting any party, but I'm supporting kind of new idea which is away from the so-called language, religion, and blah blah things, and focus on education, development, and wellness of this nation, and not on their vote bank, and uh, to special focus on vote bank. But however, that's not possible, I know. But this anyway, but there is a utopian vision to change in order. I just want to say thanks to Nepali Gen Zs who gave the who removed who removed the perspective of most unserious generation and all, because we all know Gen Zs are very targeted ones. We are called as so-called Gen Zs and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for maintaining some respect. Thanks for maintaining and blessing all Gen Zs with some respect, that no, we have also power to lead, and we are adaptable and dynamic persons, and we are meant to lead. And at last, I just want to say, you guys ate the government and left no crumbs at all.